Hello and welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I'm Kate Graham, and if this is your first time watching, then welcome. This is a space where we explore what is on our hearts and also beyond them. We talk about intuition development. I do oracle readings like today's, and today is May 26th, 2023. So let's jump in, let's get started. I am already feeling drawn to pull a romance card, so who knows what today will bring. And I'm going to grab Whispers of Love. Okay. So, for any of the folks who are in this collective who are looking to find long-lasting romance, I know that there are many in this collective who are focused on that right now. Um, this reading might particularly resonate with you. And today is Friday, and so that means it is Venus Day, Love Day. And so I will also recommend that you take a moment to reflect on how lovable you are. Every single human is lovable. And if you are struggling to see that fully in yourself right now, that's number one thing to take a look at. This world needs more love. And if you are craving more love outside of you, then solution one would be making sure that you are able to receive love inside of you. So, are you open to love? Are you receiving love? Do you feel lovable? Is there anything standing in your way from feeling lovable? You know, so take a look at that first and foremost today. It feels like a really nice energy here today. It feels like root. It feels very root focused. In this like delightful, steady, secure, but body needs being met kind of way. So could also be a day to just make sure you tend to any of your body needs, and that could be anything. It could be taking a bit of extra time at the end of the day with your body just to connect. If you're like, I'm not really sure what my body needs are, obviously you need to connect to your body. But it could also be, things that you've been putting on the back burner, maybe like self-care tasks, be taking like a good bath, especially if you've been moving, exercising a lot lately. That's something I deeply crave here. There is not a bathtub at Adamkara. So like maybe I'll go wander into town and try to find someone who's not using their bathtub and we can have a bathtub exchange. Okay. Today, actions speak loudly. This is a really beautiful card. I love this deck, the Whispers of Love deck. It says express your love through actions. So, because you are supported by it being Friday, it being Vendredi, Venus Day, Love Day, and also Beauty Day, power, that softness, the feminine, it'd be a really great day to receive the love that you are looking for, even outside of yourself, right? Oftentimes we ignore little bids for affection or attention and we kind of just carry on with our days. And so if you have a partner, then this might be particularly relevant to you. You might need to actually just take in what they're doing, what they're giving to you, and just take it in a little extra, like hold those hugs a little longer today is the energy that I'm feeling. And also take action with your self love. Actually do something to celebrate yourself. Sometimes it's enough to just look in the mirror and give yourself some I am positive statements and say, okay, but what can you do to delight in your body today and to actually to delight in the senses that you experience? I love experimenting with aromatherapy, enhancing my experience. So if you have any essential oils or incense, or there's some sort of scent around that, maybe even a perfume, some people, perfume yay or nay, but maybe even a perfume or something, just spend a little longer in the scent experience. That is a way to get into your senses. Express your love through actions. And anyone who is feeling as though they have something on their heart that they want to say to someone, even if you're not sure of the words, I would say keep taking the action, keep taking the stumbling step forward, and eventually you'll catch up to yourself, right? Sometimes it just takes that first brave Ooh. And it could also be your self-love through creativity, right? So if you're not feeling super romantically um, drawn, it might be through creative expression and that love of self through creative expression. Okay. So we have some romance angel cards, which are release your ex and finances and career. I'm going to focus on the finances and career for a second. This looks like gathering what you need. So if you are currently single, it may be gathering what it is you need resource wise to feel like you're in the right spot to be with a partner so that you don't feel shy or embarrassed or not enough in any way. It's like it feels very much like gathering. And it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And if you're looking at this and you're going, no, finances aren't an issue for me at all, perhaps it's on the other side, your other side of your connection, and they're experiencing these issues. So take it as it resonates. This is one where there's sort of different messages throughout. So just take whatever sits on your heart and feels right to you today with any of these readings ever. And then release your ex, right? The time has come to clear your energy. I am feeling in the sacral. So it's funny, the root chakra is feeling like quite open, expansive, steady, ready to hold us. It's like this masculine container, which is so delightful on a day like Venus Day, which is already inspired by the feminine and this sort of, yeah, I would say divine feminine is like Venus and divine masculine would be Mars, right? And so it's like Mars energy is like steadying in here and enough for us, but the Venus is kind of like in its full power, but it feels like there's also a sacral block. So it just feels like a really good day to be doing sacral chakra healing, which could look like a number of different things. I'm specifically seeing dance and the senses, like I said, the aromatherapy, like allowing that to actually, when you take in a scent, you're like, that's nice. And then you take in a scent and you're like drinking it in and you're like basking in it. And I'm actually seeing you pull the scent down into your hips, right? Like take it all the way in. It could also very well be, I'm feeling for a select few that there is an X in your awareness, in your mind that you need to clear. And I'm also seeing for another select few that your person is in the process currently of clearing out their life to ready themselves for you. So, whichever of those feels right to you, maybe both are right. Maybe you need to let go of thoughts of an ex, and your person it also needs to clear space in their life for you. But that's what I'm feeling. And so, whether or not you know that person or not, have this sense of trust and knowing like how delightful is it? This person is clearing their schedule, they're clearing their cupboards, they're, clearing their ex out of their life in order to make room for your beautiful love to come in, even if you don't know them. How beautiful is it that subconsciously you're both kind of doing this work? And if you do know this person, if you do have a romantic interest, it could be, hey, you need to take a look at, are you actually ready for this big love, this full love, and whatever comes next? Or it could also be your person. I really am feeling like there's specific people who are going to resonate with each of these. If you need some help with your intuition and trying to figure out which types of things are true for you or not true for you, you can come see me for teaching. Empath Energetics just began, but I could still take one person in. I don't have room for more than that. I'm really delighted with this next group. I'm actually just so amped on all the people who are joining this next round. So you could come and work with me on alignment, and then you could also wait. I'm going to be doing some pendulum videos. I'm going to bring out some pendulum charts as well. So you could also wait to learn some of that yourself. Okay. I hear also that in my mind, I hear that you're going to receive a message today that reminds you of how lovable you are. So I'm really feeling like drink it in. Drink in the self-love today. That's what it feels like. Okay. And then we also have this romance card. I'm dancing. And I'm specifically like kind of noticing and feeling this like mermaid energy from this card. And mermaids, I mean, they know they're lovable. They're kind of portrayed often as vain. Let me know if you know much about mermaid lore. I'm just starting to get used to all of these different sort of like folk tales, fairy tales, and mythical beasts and things. Yeah, I'm really, really sensing, and I'm also paying attraction, special attention to the hair. And I've also been like fussing with my own hair a lot in today's reading, so I kind of feel like it's someday for maybe you've been putting off getting a haircut, so you book a hair appointment, or maybe you've been thinking you need a hair treatment, to help your hair be healthier. You want to apply some oils. Um, Maybe it's just putting your hair in a different style today than you're used to. Um, yeah, that's what I'm feeling for today. And it says, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. And I'm hearing also, don't be shy. Don't be shy today. Put yourself out there. The worst thing that's going to happen if you put love out into the world is that someone's just not going to receive it. That's a pretty neutral thing, right? You put love out into the world, maybe it's going to go hit someone else. It's like if you put love out and then it doesn't actually get directly received by the person you're intending it to be received by, maybe it'll get transferred to someone else and go help someone else with their day. I kind of have this belief that just putting more love out into the world is never going to go sour. And as long as you're feeling full yourself, I mean, let that cup spilleth over. um, okay, one more card. Prism Oracle. Anything else we need to keep an eye on today? I've been so love focused today. It's really interesting. I shouldn't be that surprised. Okay, peace. So really try not to add any chaos. No expectations, no control, no stress, no chaos, no fear. Just try to be in a place of peace. And not even try, but just embrace the fact that peace is possible right in this moment without thinking about anything else going on in your life. You can have a moment of peace, right? So if you're not thinking about anything else going on in any other corner of your life, or you're not thinking about the atrocities that absolutely exist in this world, and you're not thinking about what you're going to eat for dinner, peace, then can you continue to carry this feeling through even facing any of the adversities? I saw this image in my mind this morning of someone um, wielding a sword, and it was like a passive stance. It was like, I'm here, I'm not armed to fight, but I'm here. So you have the sword, you're not unprotected, unsafe if you don't have if you keep putting yourself out and exposing this heart of yours, this big heart of yours. And if you're here, if you're following this collective, I already know you have a big heart, because I don't think there's anyone who follows me who does not. It's something that I set out as an intention for who is attracted to this channel. So put that sword in a passive stance, allow your love to shine outwards, knowing you can face the battle as needed, right? You'll face the battle when it's time. Today, be in an attitude of self-love. Okay, I'm going to leave it here for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Empath Energetics has just begun. So if you are like, oh no, I missed the cut, or I really felt like that was my chance, come and chat to me, book a 15-minute, and we'll see whether this is right for you. Otherwise, we're getting started. And so I'm going to talk about different things coming up, which you know what? I'm kind of relieved about. It's nice to welcome in the Empath Energetics crew, but it's so much nicer to be in it and starting the course. And then I'll talk to you about whatever else we talk about. So I'll be back Sunday live for our weekly collective reading at 3 p.m. British time, which will be 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're looking for a little reading or to understand more about the collective energy for the week, then come on out to that. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Take care.